Now, your Storm Track weather with meteorologist Eli Millard.
We've already seen spotty showers throughout most of the day today, especially for the western parts of the viewing area, but rain becomes more likely as we go on throughout the evening tonight as a passage of a frontal boundary moves through and we'll see storms. But we'll be cooling down tomorrow, still above average. Temperatures will be in the upper 70s and lower 80s, but a stronger push of cooler air moves on later on this week here. We're talking highs in the lower 60s Friday and Saturday, and with that, cold nights, as we'll see temperatures in the upper 30s and lower 40s for overnight lows during that time here. Now look across the viewing area here, pretty much mostly cloudy skies in Holton, but the sun's trying to poke through in Emporia here, still a thin layer of clouds in the atmosphere right now. In central Topeka right now though, current temperature at 84 degrees, feels like 83 with that dry air in place, dew point in the middle 50s, and still have that bit of a breeze today, a bit of a breezy one with winds out of the south from 15 to 20 miles per hour. Now we're still quite a bit above average for this time of year. Our average low is at 50. Well, this morning we hit 64 degrees, and then today heating up to 87 degrees. That is 12 degrees above average for this time of year and 9 degrees short of the daily record set back in 1954. But current temperatures right now, pretty much almost everybody sitting in the 80s, still 79 in Burlington, 84 in Topeka, 83 in Lawrence, as well as Hiawatha, 81 in Marysville, and still 87 degrees right now in Manhattan. And winds still pretty strong out of the south from 15 to 25 miles per hour, even 31 miles per hour in Concordia right now. So that southerly breeze is starting to bring in that warmer and warmer air. That's why we warmed up today. But tomorrow, we'll see those winds shift to the north, which is certainly good news here. But taking a look at satellite and radar, like I mentioned, clouds starting to thin out a little bit, and we had spotty showers earlier this afternoon in the western parts of the viewing area. Those are starting to fizzle out, and now we turn our attention to a line of storms that is developing in the western parts of Kansas here. Some of these storms are severe, but as they move off and towards the east, they should start to weaken here and move into the area about 11 to 12 o'clock tonight here. But it's because of this upper level low pressure system, a kind of similar pattern from what we've seen for the last few storms here. A low pressure system that's moves its way and really centers itself over the Dakotas. With that brings a cool front, which will cool us down going into tomorrow, but also gives us a lift that we need to see storms try and make their way into the viewing area. So let's time that out for you here right now. Here's tonight at 6:30. Storms start to move in the far western portions of the viewing area. This looks to be the best chance of rain as the atmosphere is a little bit more unstable in the western parts of the viewing area here. At 8:45, moving into Cloud Republic counties, Clay and Dickinson, down to Morris County, starting to see some rain pushing towards 9 o'clock. As those move off and towards the east, much less favorable for storms in the eastern parts of the viewing area. Storms start to fizzle out as we go into 11 o'clock. Best chance of rain looks to be pretty much I-70 north until we get into the overnight hours. About 2 to 3 o'clock, we'll see some spotty showers and storms make their way into the Topeka area about 3 to 4 o'clock before early on into Wednesday we start to dry out. Now, overnight lows, the cloud cover and the rain that we'll see keep us a little bit warmer in the overnight, still upper 50s and lower 60s going into tomorrow, cooling down but still above average, like I mentioned, upper 70s and lower 80s for your highs tomorrow. Then going into the overnight hours, really into the upper 40s, lower 50s, even a few middle 50s for your overnight lows on Thursday. Then going on into Thursday, once again, upper 70s and lower 80s. Got to wait till really the start of the weekend to see that big time cool down, that front that moves through here. Now take a look at the 7-day forecast. Still could hang on to a chance for rain really early on into Wednesday. Pretty low though, a few showers. Then we see that northerly breeze cooling us down. 81 still though on Wednesday, 79 on Thursday, then dipping down into the 40s on Friday. 64 though on Friday. That's when we see that big push of cooler air. 63 on Saturday, and then when we start to warm back up again, but still not too terribly bad. We're not seeing the temperatures like we saw just yesterday and a couple days ago. Starting to feel like fall again. It's going to really feel like a big difference here on Friday and Saturday when we see temperatures in the 60s. So if you're heading out to the KU game on Saturday, finally having football weather, you know, you're going down to the K-State game in Oklahoma in Stillwater, still going to feel nice down there. I mean, it's football weather, finally not seeing those hot temperatures. I mean, the games were hot last weekend. So
how about that? Friday night games with a hoodie on.
Oh, yeah.
Finally time.
And you get the blanket, and my favorite, the apple cider.
Yeah. Oh, really? Instead of hot chocolate?
Yeah.
Look at you.
No, it's hot chocolate's for winter. So.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. You got to ease into things.
But maybe
you don't want to go hardcore.
It may be a little chilly at those games on Friday, though. We're going to dip down pretty quickly. So, yeah.
That's why you got the
hot
cider.
Yeah. There you go.
See, you
All
warm
right.
it up. Perfect.
She's working it.
There you go. You're already thinking about it.